Look at that. You hate to see that. This guitar, Kent Finley's. Passing it. Wait. There you go. Spreading next speedball. Way too highway. The needle is broken, ain't no telling on the gas. A highway dog plays a Russian roulette in and out of the sun under the overpass. Oh, 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 my love. Why on earth they say only heaven knows why we turn every last word ever heard on each other over where everybody goes. I know a thing therefore I am because I am, or so I thought I was. When in Rome they say shoot Roman candles that way, nobody thinks you're crazy. Passing it back and forth like a 5th of July. I realize I can't tell you what to tell yourself. But if we're still not what you thought you wanted, well then you can't deny it, baby. We were something else. Oh, 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 my love. Why on earth they say only heaven knows where you turn every last word ever heard on each other over where everybody goes. I know I think therefore I am because I am, or so I thought I was. When in Rome they say shoot Roman candles that way, nobody thinks you're crazy. You're crazy. Leave it. Don't leave who we married. We leave who we just can't believe that they have become. I say that again. We don't leave the people we married. No, I said we leave who we just can't believe that they have become. And I say leave it. I don't mind as much as getting left behind. Why on earth they say only heaven knows while we turn every last word ever heard on each other over where everybody goes. I know I think therefore I am because I am, or so I thought I was. When in Rome they say shoot Roman candles that way, nobody thinks you're crazy. Yeah, do that again. guitar. I'm doing my best on it, though. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first annual Agnostic Church of Hope and Wonder, where we'll hoping you'll come out to see us and wondering if you will. Got our friends in the house. I got Jeremy Tepper in here, leader of outlaw country music, and my buddy Shane S., my oldest friend in the world, one of them, sound man was a tour manager for the great Leanne Rimes, or a Nervous Wreck tour manager. I'm gonna do some songs today. So I'll go home and I'll watch this show that we're doing, and they'll have on the side people will say stuff, and they'll have songs. I've noticed some people have been trying to get a certain song for a while, so I thought today I'd knock some of those out. You know, this sounds fun. It gets me to learning songs I don't know. I got a bunch of sort of Christian songs, which doesn't, the First Agnostic Church of Hope and Wonder, you don't have to quit your other church to join ours. You don't even really have to join ours, to be quite frank. We count you in. But this is something I love to sing. I will not walk out on your highway. I will not wander where I'll sleep. I know that I will not go hungry. Hey there, Jesus, it come for me. Down on the street, you see me standing. Down on my luck, all alone. Someday I won't even care if it's raining. The day that Jesus called me home. Half a lead is nerve, I think. See, I just went to an A. I ain't rich, but I'm no poor man. I may be down, but I won't die. There ain't no room for me in this land. But I got a mansion in the sky. I will not walk out on your highway. I will not wonder where I sleep. I will not go hungry. The day that Jesus come for me. I'm gonna switch over this guitar. That guitar's a little harder to play. That's all. I got to mostly want to finger pick it. I'm gonna try to record with it though. This is my old standby, my old Epiphones. You know what that made me think of? My friend Mark Marchetti, man. Seamus and I go way back with Mark, man. You probably know him too, Jeremy. That's Peggy Lynn's husband. Me and him met in about '89. Seamus and I met in the late '80s. I met Mark at the Daily Planet open mic. He played a song called Cain's Not Able. And I went over and I hit him on the leg and went, man, I love that song. And he's like, don't ever touch me. And that was the beginning of a long friendship. But then we were hanging out pretty much all those years. I still see him, or talk to him. But we hung out a lot in those days, wrote a lot of songs. And during all that first record, he was around, the recording of it, him and Billy Joe were there every day. And him and I had gone to see Dan Penn and Spooner Oldham. Maybe there was one more guy at the Bluebird, and they were doing lots of gospel songs with this chord that I use all the time now. And I was like, what's that? And Mark's a Memphis guy, so he showed me this thing that I use all the time. And that day we did this. Oh, we don't have Somebody's Coming? It don't matter, I'll wing it. Tell everybody, ain't got nobody. Somebody's coming. Tell all them people that think they need money. Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming to change your mind. Sneak up on everything that you believe from behind. Oh Lord, somebody coming, gonna change everything. Tell anybody making all these decisions, somebody's coming. Tell all these people with their hateful opinions, somebody's coming. Tell everybody in the KKK, hey, and the FBI and the CIA, there's somebody coming and it's gonna change everything. Somebody's coming to change your mind. Gonna sneak up on all that you believe from behind. Somebody's coming who won't let you down. Gonna turn everything you thought was right around. Somebody's coming, it's gonna change everything. Tell all these people at the end of the line, somebody's coming. Tell all these people holding a I work for food sign, somebody's coming. Somebody coming, you've been here before. If you think you're out of chance, then Lord, you got one more letter. Somebody coming, gonna change everything. Somebody coming, don't need your vote. Gonna rattle your cage and rock your boat. Somebody coming like a thief in the night. Gonna stand by people. We're too weak to fight, Lord. I'm too weak to fight. Yeah, there's somebody coming and gonna change everything. Somebody coming, gonna change everything. I remember when we had that song, so we made it up here in town at a hotel. I think it's at that one that used to be with the pools. They call it Shoney's now, or it was Shoney's in our day. Now who knows what it is now? But, we made that, and then it almost didn't make the record. I remember because it sounded just like All Right Guy, And then, but we sat up that night. No, yeah, and then. Me and Mark sat up and worked that arrangement out so we could make the record. I remember that. Me and Mark did a lot of songs, and he's always had this one that I wanted to do. I'm gonna try it here. Mark went to Vietnam, said nobody came home. I always thought that was cool. Or not cool, but poignant. And him and a friend of his named Butch, I want to say Lapino was his last name. They both went together, and they're still friends. The first year we went and played Mountain Stage, Mark came up with us, and we got to meet Butch. And Butch brought us some of his weed that he'd grown himself. And if you listen to our first performance on Mountain Stage, you were there. You were there, right? Do you remember that guy? Yeah. Hello. Some days are diamonds. Anyway, this is one of my favorite songs ever written. Mark, if you're watching, or maybe watch it later, I love you, man. And if I fuck this up, he's just gonna never let it go. But you're now friends, we grew up together. Anything that I could do, you know, but she could do it better. We shipped right out of high school back in 1970. I never had it all that bad. Butch was airborne infantry. I hit along my valley, killing time and getting by. Butch was in the highlands, learning how to stay alive. He'd stare into the silence that was screaming through his soul, with barbed wire around his heart when he went out on patrol. But nobody wants to hear it anymore. I guess old soldiers just ain't worth fighting for. But from the West Virginia jungles to the California shore, they're still prisoners of war. We both came back home, but I had to move away. But he stayed behind. He said that he just had to stay. He lives down by the river now, well guarded and alone, shooting nightmares into the darkness and never really coming home. And nobody wants to hear it anymore. I guess old soldiers, they just ain't worth fighting for. From the West Virginia jungle to the California shores, they're still prisoners of war. Oh, they're still prisoners of war. I love that. I wish some cowboy would make a big smash out of that. That'd be good for everybody, in my opinion. All right, let's do that one. There's somebody kept saying Anywhere. Do you remember that song? Let's do this one you got up then. Oh, you changed your mind? We got this telecanopter, man, and now I'm, what? Anything. We Are the World. Let's do, oh, you know what? Let's do later, before we end. Let's do It's All Right, Ma, I'm Only Bleeding. That could take up the rest of the time. Hope you're having a good time on this Sunday, 5th of July. This is what we used to say in Hardworking Americans. If we're going to celebrate the day it started, let's celebrate the day it started fucking up. That would be today, I guess. market sold. I was teaching at the high school. How was I to know my retirement date? I'd learn a lesson so cruel. Came to the day I had waited on, just to find out all the money and our pension was gone. We invested in something called an abacus bond, sold to us by a New York banker. Good things happen to bad people. Bad people, bad people, good things happen to them. Bad people, oh. Big time bank from New York City, come down south one day. They sold our people on a hunt, had money betting on some kind of loan getting paid. And they said we were clearly told this kind of thing was even safer than gold. But later on we found out that bond we had been sold had been set up to fail all along. Good things happen to bad people. Bad people, bad people. Good things happen to bad people. Bad people, bad people, oh, 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 oh. Though none of our people had ever quite sensed it, come out to find bomb been born built to fail, so that banker could bet his against it. And when the market crashed, our retirement was gone. Everybody said there was nothing we could do. Banker walked off with $1 million or two. Oh Lord, I'm still waiting at the high school. See, a lot of these songs I don't play because I'm like, that one, I'll tell you, let me tell you. So I was playing in D.C. and that guy, Rahm Emanuel, right? Huh? He shows up at the gig and says, you should make up a song about bankers. I'm like, what the? I know fuck all about bankers. Don't care about bankers. And then my father-in-law at the time told me that good things happen to bad people would be a good title if I was going to try to do that. And then to look up, what was that? Did I say the guy's name in it? I was pretty much telecoptered that one, phoned it all the way in. Sorry, folks. I was reading it too. I was going, oh yeah, I remember this story about this guy. I think it says his name in there. And he asked me to look that up. That's sort of Phil Oaksy way to make up a song, you know. Read it in the paper and then rhyme it. I don't know. I can't get that into it, but I don't know. Now what one? Oh, here, this one I do like. This one I was playing in Dayton, Ohio, and I came into the hotel, and it was like a Beatley riot. Kids fucking everywhere. And I assumed maybe there was a band, and it was, you know, it was black kids. I thought, I couldn't figure out who it was going to be. Packed, though. The hotel was packed. Then I go down to the gig for my pre-show drink. I go down to the bar for my little pre-show drinks, right? And I've told you this before. In the bar, I had never heard of him at the time, but Lil Wayne, no shit on his face yet. Baby face. You're a big, fine woman, mama, back that ass up. That was their bombing hit at the time. First one for the Cash Money Millionaires. It was a Beatle-esque scenario. And then afterwards, the party was so intense that right when we came back from my gig, the owner was like, dude, you're not going to get up to your room. And I was like, shit, these cats are balling. So we just got in the car and drove to the next town, got some clothes there. And I made this up as we were driving, you know. Sky full of birds and a flying V, moving down through Tennessee. Look a little like you and me, you know. Car full of gas on the Natchez Trace, changing lanes in the same old race to find some kind of a warmer place to go. I don't know where we're running from, but look how far we've come anyway. Hey, baby, I ain't afraid to be your man. I don't need a destination. I'm not waiting for a plan. Let's get out of here. I'll go anywhere with you. Let's get out of here. I'll go anywhere with you. I've heard people say they had it made back someplace where they wish they had stayed, but I'm still not afraid to take this chance. I've always thought there was something wrong about hanging around one town too long, just working the same old worn out song. And man, I wanna dance to any drum we choose. We ain't got nothing to lose either way. Hey, baby, I ain't afraid to be your man. I don't need a destination. I'm not waiting for a plan. Let's get out of here. I'll go anywhere with you. Ooh. Let's get out of here. I'll go anywhere with you. CRB working. You know what though? Okay, so man, listen. My friends are here. I can't do all this fucking obscure bullshit. It's driving me crazy. I had Obscure Bullshit Day planned. That's the title. Obscure bullshit, half-finished crap. So, a lot of people like these songs. I don't want to ruin them for them, but those are ones that people have been kind of yelling for, and I'm not saying that I didn't mean them. That last song I like a ton. I'm just not the girl, you know? And you can't just, you can't flip it. You can't flip it. Anyway, let's do some good time. Let's do at-home sing-along. Cyber sing-alongs. The invention of them. Remember this, Seamus, huh? Huh? Just the other morning, I was hanging around in my house. I had that new book with all those pictures of Jack Ingram naked in it, huh? Instead of Madonna. Then a friend of mine came to the door, said she never pegged me for no scumbag before. Said she'd never want to see me anymore, and I still don't know why. I think I'm no right guy. I think I'm no right guy. I just want perfect, but God knows I try. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright. I know I'm dirty and I know I smoked a shit ton of dope in my time. But it ain't like I went on TV and tore up a picture of the Pope like my friend Jack Ingham did that shit, did it again. I know I get wild, I know I get drunk. Ain't like I've got a bunch of bodies in my trunk. Old man used to call me a no good punk, and I still don't know why. Think I'm the right guy. Boy, something else. Somebody had said that I was feuding with Hayes Carl. So let me just be clear. I would help him hide your body. Ingram too. You can tell by the way that I use my Walkman. I'm a woman, man, ain't got no time to talk. Actually, though, I just, that's not true. You ever? Sometimes it bothers me that I can tell by the way I'm using my walk that people can tell that I'm not a ladies' man. I know the other month I was pulled me over outside of a bar. Turned on the lights, they said, hey, old timer, we're gonna have to ask you to step out of a car. I said, step out of a car? They said, yeah. I was only kidding when I called them a couple of dicks. Still they made me do the stupid human tricks, and they could tell by the way that I used my walk that I was fucking wasted. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm an alright guy. Just wanna live till I gotta die. I know I ain't perfect, but God knows I try. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright. Alright. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright. Oh, that's a peach. I'll send that out to Sis Francis, wherever she is. I think she's in Oregon. Let's see, what else can we do this afternoon? Well, you know, I'm gonna switch over to the piano that JoJo got us. Hope everybody's doing all right at home. You know, the show we did last week was too long for me, but I was into it, and then I wrecked my shoulder. Oh, man, take a look at my life. My shoulder's fucked up. She did. Well, my old gal left me. I'm glad she took her kid. I got less mouths to feed and more room to sleep in my bed. Oh, I got the good news blues, a smiling on a rainy day. I sung all my troubles away. Ain't got no aching bone, ain't got no bill to pay. Politicians, they tell you what you think you want to hear. Let it chill one day, right out that other ear. Oh. Promise you whiskey, they won't even give you no beer. I'm showing out for you guys today, I can't help it. I'm a better piano player than Bailey Fleck too, have you noticed that? check this out. I got this. Well, I ain't about to tell you who told me, but somebody seen you around, marching up and down the street to the beat of just about any old drummer in town. Now you gonna lie and your little friends are gonna swear to it, but that won't cut no ice with me. I've been looking all over for you half my life, and I know damn well what I see. A barefoot champagne all morning, big house, red wine all night. A girl you never did learn to do nothing but lay around doing nothing right. Oh, baby, the things that you put me through, I don't think anybody ever loved anybody as much as I love you. You know I bought you something nice for your birthday, but now I think I might take it back all the way across town to the place where I got it, to get you something cheap as you act. Your little friends are gonna swear to it, but that won't cut no eyes with me. I've been looking all over for you half my life, and I know damn well what I see. I see a barefoot champagne all morning, a big house, red wine all night. A girl you never did learn to do nothing but lay around doing nothing right. Oh, baby, the things that you put me through, I don't think anybody ever loved anybody as much as I love you. I'm pretty good. I'm trying to think of what else I could do over here. I'll come right back like I did last time. Oh, baby. Hey, can we do a TV guide? Somebody was really wanting to hear that, too. I like that song, too. Never felt like I figured out how it went, though. You know. Do you remember this one? We cut it at the cabin. No, what was that place? The Castle? So Seamus is here today. He's the engineer for Leanne Rhymes, tour manager for her now. But in the early days of my bands, he was our leader. And Jeremy Tepper, I think I already said, he runs the Americana, actually. instead of what's his ass. Huh? That guy. You know, I'm sure he's fine, but if Nikki Sixx makes a record with steel guitar on it next year, we'll have to sit through that. Am I wrong? Am I lying? Are we still on the air? More tough news on late night TV. News lady tell me that it's cold outside. She says, man gets his car jacked, graveyard gets ransacked. Everybody knows that there ain't no place to hide. Late night drive by, there's blood on the sidewalk. Rain's gonna wash out that stain someday, yeah. That stupid kid, he should've known this ain't no cakewalk. You can't just walk around with your bandana that way. Ain't that freedom for you? American style. Hot car rolling down empty highway. Keys were in it, man, it's Thursday on the right. There was this young girl attacked in the woods off the parkway. She should've known not to jog alone at night. Drugs rule downtown, gangs rule midtown. You're on your own when they both collide. I keep my doors locked with bars around my window. Got an alarm in my car, I keep my kids inside. Hey, ain't that freedom for you? Hey, ain't that freedom for you? Freedom, American style. More tough news on late night TV. News lady tell me that it's cold outside. She says, and gets his carjacked, graveyard gets ransacked. Everybody know that there ain't no place to hide. I keep my arms around whatever I got. It's an alright world, but I watch myself. I know I'm virtually free to do whatever I want, but I try to remember, so is everybody else. Hey, ain't that freedom for you? Hey, freedom, American style. I like that one. The other thing that always bugged me about that one was the freedom American style bit. I like all the rest of it, sort of sarcasm about rules, I guess. I don't know. You know, I was in a hurry to make up the songs, too. Anyway, this is like disclaimer day. Anyway, here's another one, you know. I'm gonna give it about a D. Let me get stretched out. Boy, here's one no one I don't think has ever yelled for. One time I was like, how about if I do this? And everyone was like, God, please, no, please don't. But here we go. Hang on, let the old man get his back worked out. Actually, this one, and then I'll get into some shit I know. This one, and I can't do this for as long as I did last week. But anyway, this song we have not done yet. A friend of mine, this is true, I was just a kid and a friend of mine wanted me to play at his wedding. No, we don't, none of us like to. Does Leanne want to play a wedding? No. Nobody would. I mean, anyway, my friend told me he wanted me to play the wedding. And then he wanted me to write a song for the wedding. Fucking, are you getting that? But then he told me they were getting a prenuptial agreement, which was like a really pretentious one for like a 21-year-old with a record collection and a bike, you know. And I thought, what, you know. So I made up this song. I always tell people I played it at the wedding, but of course I didn't. A lot of stuff I say is true, though. Tons of it, acres of it. You ought to know by now this love of mine is real. You remember this one? Any words just can't describe the way I feel. And even though we just met, I'm so glad that the date is set. And years from now, I would bet we would be together still. Just in case. Well, this morning I swung by my lawyer's place. I didn't think that you would mind. Here, dumpling, sign this dotted line. What's yours is yours, and what is mine will always be mine. Just in case. Oh, pick it. Okay. Well, you know, I can't love you enough, but I also can't afford to lose half of my stuff. There's no doubt in my mind these ties that we're about to bind will hold us both together anytime it gets too rough. But just in case, just in case. Well, this morning I swung by my lawyer's place. I didn't think that you would mind. Here, dumpling, sign this dotted line. What's yours is yours, and what is mine will always be mine. Just in case. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I nailed it. Whew. God, that one I don't enjoy. All right. It's true. We're kind of bad at the drag. I'm not gonna leave you though with that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna do that to you. I won't do that. I like most of them, almost all of them. You know. Man, one time I'll tell you this story, and then I'll play you a song I really like. Maybe I won't play a song I like. You know, I told somebody, I started to tell somebody this on the phone, and then I said, wait, just tune in. So, fuck it, I'll do it here. I'm trying to think of if it goes with any song. Probably not. On this, it was on my record, The Devil You Know. So let's think a song on there. And Bob Mercer, the great late Bob Mercer, was the president at the time, and he had put me, you guys both probably knew him, he did Nancy Griffith towards the end, and he signed the Sex Pistols, worked with the Beatles. He was a monster in music, man. He signed me twice. He was the president of Margaritaville, signed me there. Then he ended up over at something else, and then later signed me to that thing. And they all kind of own each other. I don't totally understand it, but so I ended up on this other thing with Bob, and they flew me out to California to stay in this really cool yellow hotel right on Sunset, and told me I could drink there and do whatever. And so the meeting, I had to go to this meeting at 11 in the a.m. So I get up at like 9 and think I'll go down to the bar, get ready for the big meeting, and I go down there, and hand to God, it's like a red velvety kind of bar, and no one's in there but this really pretty woman, bartender, and Slash from Guns N' Roses. Matt, remember Matt's into Slash. My friend Matt McCormick, if you're watching. But Slash, I swear to you, he's smoking a cig. He's got on a silky baseball hat, Metallica, shades. You know, the ones that you can see yourself if you look. You know, the shades like a cop. And then he's got a fuck ton of earrings, another fuck ton. So that's 2 separate fuck tons. Ear shit, tons of it. Lip shit, tons of it. Right? Then this, you know, jewels around this, everything you can imagine, conch and every sort of chain, like a Mr. T level, not quite Mr. T level, but up in that thing, and no shirt. I've told you this. I've told you this, and no fucking shirt. Those Richard Simmons kind of shorts, you know, where if you remember in the 80s, if you were exercising, you'd wear this kind of half underwear, half short thing that's, if you're wearing it now, man, come on. You're like kidding or something. But that's it. That's what he was working, those. And then he had wristlets, waistlets, just a fucking Guns N' Roses amount of jewelry, you know. Wicked, smoking. Just all jewelry in those underpants. What's that? Said his AC had gone out and that he was staying there. But he didn't say it to me. He says that to the girl. I didn't say anything to him. And he didn't say anything to me. We were the only 2 people in there. And then, but when I left, he said, take it easy, man. And I did, totally. To this day, I've been taking it easy. And had Slash not told me to, I have no idea how I'd be taking it. You can't talk to me like that, boss. I don't care who you are. If you don't wanna have to hang your own drywall, hell don't push me too far. Boomtown work ain't that hard to come by. Boomtown workers are. You might be Woody running a show, but that doesn't mean you're in charge. I was looking for a job when I found this one. Don't need this work like you need the work done. You looking like you're under pressure. I was looking for a job when I met you. I'm sharing a room with two guys over the Motel 6, boss. I sent every dime I make here home to my ex-wife. I just did 2 years and 28 days. With a little bit of aim, I've been in there for my life. So you see, broke won't take me that much. I'm getting used to neither will no barbed wire jailhouse wall. Watch what you say to someone with nothing. It's almost like having it all. I was looking for a job that found this one. Don't need this work like you need this work done. You looking like you're under pressure. I was looking for a job when I met you. Yeah. How long have you been going, Brian? 50. Oh, okay. See, last week we did like 2 hours, and my shoulder was so fucked up that I had to party all week. Finally, oh, let's see. I wonder if there's anything I'm leaving out. I did all that. I did it. No, what was I thinking that made me think of Jeremy? Oh, right before we came in, Jeremy. I haven't seen Jeremy since this thing started. Jeremy lives in New York. I haven't seen him since we lost John Prine, and that's what we're talking now. So just about what a great, not just the songwriting thing. Well, if that's all you talked about, that would be enough. But you can't put into words what a leader he was for all of us. Jeremy runs a radio station. Seamus runs tours. Brian runs tours. Colin, everybody, all of us, especially on this side of town, him and his wife really generously really paved a road for a lot of people, and I don't know how to describe it, but I give him a lot of credit for this whole thing we call Americana, and I just feel like this is the year that Nikki Sixx is really gonna fucking get back to his roots, probably just always been a kind of country at heart, and really get into some of those emotions that are a little deeper, and just really be real for open up. This will probably be the first time the label really will support that kind of thing. The producer will probably be a genius. What other things? Poor Nikki Sixx, man, that guy's the shit. I just picked him out of the sky. But let's see, what Prine can we do? Let's play Stump Snider. Prine. See if you can think of one. Nothing? Nope. Oh, God, don't go too new. You must be daddy, little punkin, I can tell by the way you roll. You must be daddy, little punkin, I can tell by the way you roll. Oh, you never do nothing to see your doggone soul. I got $300 going up down to Memphis. I got cash. Whoops. Well, I'm going down to Memphis. I got $300 in cash. All them women down in Memphis gonna see how long my money can last. You must be daddy, little punkin', I can tell by the way you roll. You must be daddy, little punkin', I can tell by the way you roll. Well, you never do nothing to save your goddamn soul. Well, I'm going downtown, I'm gonna rattle somebody's keys. Well, I'm going downtown, I'm going to rattle somebody's keys. I'm gonna beat on my guitar and strut all around the stage. I can feel fire burning, baby, burning right behind your eyes. Well, I can see the fire burning, baby, burning right behind your eyes. You must have swallowed a candle or some other kind of surprise. You must be daddy's little punkin', I can tell by the way you roll. Must be daddy's little punkin', I can tell by the way you roll. Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Oh. Yeah, John. Trying to think of something that I haven't done. He's got one. Knock, knock, hello, can I come in? Gee, it was a wonderful show. Oh, you haven't gone on yet? Well, how was I supposed to know? He's got a song for everything, man. But let's see, let's wrap up with some fun. Let me do something terrific. And then, in fact, see if you can get It's All Right, Mom, Only Bleeding. That'd be a cheery way to start the bicentennial. Ho, ho, ho. Remember, because we were bragging about this telecommunication device. Well, I hope you're having fun at home. Hope you're playing along at home. I don't know what I've done to this thing here. Oh, it just went too low. Thank you for turning on with us here every weekend like this. I love to be on tour, and I miss seeing everybody, but this has also become a lot of fun. Last week I just kept going and going just because this is a kind of a combination of being in the studio and being on tour, and it's just a fun new way to play. So I just am enjoying it. I appreciate you tuning in to see it. Standing out on the edge of a building, watching the traffic below, drinking a beer and thinking of jumping. I'm not far from ready to go. Below me, this crowd slowly gather around. They got cop cars with news cameras too. I can't get out of this pain that I am in, and I just don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Sometimes feel like I'm so uninvited, like something so out of touch. They tell me depression runs in my family, but that don't help me much. This crowd's yelling, jump over a cop on a bullhorn. It's making him harder to hear. He's saying something about having so much to live for. I'm almost through with my beer. Eyes to See through the sunlight, this crowd's even bigger now. There's no point in wondering what the afterlife's like. It don't matter anyhow. We're already in here, as far as I can tell. Oh, just listen to them people scream. Feel like a rally in a high school field house. I feel like the captain of the team. Well, here goes the captain of the team. Waking up slowly, looking around me, it's this lonely recovery room. But closing my eyes, I can see the new sunrise over acres of flowers in bloom. I don't know when it's gonna be, but the next time you see me, I will be tapping to a whole new beat. Walking soul into the holes in my shoes down the sunny side of some street. Sunshine. I never want to stop when we're doing it. Thank you all for coming. I don't feel like I played very many songs anybody knows. If this is the first time you've tuned in to see me, what the fuck's your problem? I wrote Beer Run, for Christ's sake. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Where have you been? BEERRUN, Beer Run. Come on. I don't even have to do anymore. What? I'm trying to tune it just perfect. What are you jacking around? Oh, I'm gonna do one more before I do that. This is for, oh yeah, that's gonna be a peach. Let's do something real fun and simple and dedicate it to, oh, that's not that simple. Let's do something sort of newer, since I haven't really been playing new songs. If that's all right with y'all, good, it is, fine. Anybody else have anything? No? Good? That's one thing I do like is, I also miss, though, being yelled at. I really do. I miss being yelled at, or like sometimes if I'm talking and somebody just yells something at me. It can be, there's a fun to it. All right, I want to do, God dang it, I just want to do something. Let's see, what can we do? What's something I've never done? Because we're going to end, we got a big closer tonight, and we're still pumping in some of the fireworks and stuff that's going to come with it. Here. Chad Staley gave me the title of this one. There was a time when I was working with Elvis. Nobody ever believes a word I tell them, but it's true. Everywhere he went, I went too. He he always knew what to do till he overdid it. Water and flower in the pouring rain, pouring over memory to an old refrain on the head of a pen in a hurricane. We started falling out of each other's lives when his wife left him and then mine left me too. I've always tried not to talk so much, but I still do. The next thing I knew, I was working in a new band, and we were water and flower in a pouring rain, pouring over memory to an old refrain on the head of a pen in a hurricane. Yeah, that was fun. I had that music for so long. I bought a record called Hugo Winterhalter Goes Continental, just for the cover. But then I listened to it and took some of his chords. Who's gonna catch me? Hugo Winterhalter Jr., bring it on. Kid. I know karate, feng shui, all that shit. Bring it on. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. This could get embarrassing. Darkness at the break of noon, shadows even the silver spoon, the handmaid's blade, the child's balloon, eclipsing both the sun and moon. You understand that you know too soon that there's no sense in trying. Pointed threats, they bluff with scorn. Suicide remarks are torn from the fool's gold mouthpiece, the hollow horn. Place wasted words that prove to warn that he not busy being born is busy dying. Temptation's page flies out the door. You follow, find yourself at war. Watch waterfalls of pity roar. You feel the moan, but unlike before, you discover that you just be one more person crying. So don't fear if you hear a foreign sound to your ear. It's alright, ma, I'm only sighing. As some won victory, some downfall, private reasons, great or small, can be seen in the eyes of those that call to make all that should be killed to crawl, while others say don't hate nothing at all except hatred. Disillusion words like bullets bark as human gods aim for their mark. Make everything from toy guns to spark to flesh-colored clouds to glow in the dark. It's easy to see without looking too far that not much is really sacred. Teachers teach that knowledge, or preachers preach of evil fates. Teachers teach that knowledge waits can lead to $100 plates. Goodness hides behind its gates, but even the President of the United States must sometimes have to stand naked. And though the rules of the road have been lodged, it's only people's game that you've got to die. And it's alright, Ma, if I can't make it. Advertising signs that con you into thinking that you're the one that can do what's never been done, that can win what's never been won. Meantime, life outside goes on all around you. Yourself, you reappear. You suddenly find you got nothing to fear. Alone you stand with nobody near, when a trembling distant voice, unclear, startles your sleeping ears to hear that somebody thinks they've really found you. A question in your nerves is lit, yet you know there is no answer fit to ensure you not to quit, to keep it in your mind and not forget that it is not he or she or him or em or that you belong to. Oh, the masters make the rules for the wise men and the fools. I've got nothing, Ma, to live up to. For them that must obey authority that they do not respect in any degree, who despise their jobs and their destinies, they speak jealousy of those that are free. They do what they do just to be something more than something they invest in. While some on principles baptized to strict party platform ties, social clubs and drag disguise, outsiders they can freely criticize, tell nothing except who to idolize and then say God bless him. While the one who sings with his tongue on fire gargles in the rat race choir, bent out of shape from society ply, cares not to come up any higher, but rather to drag you down into the hole that he's in. I mean, no harm, no put no fault on anyone who lives in a vault, but it's alright, Ma, if I can't please him. Old-lady judges watch people in pairs, limited in sex they dare to push fake morals, insult and stare. While money doesn't talk, it swears. Obscenity, who really cares? Propaganda, it's phony. While them that defend what they cannot see with the killer's pride, security, it blows the minds most bitterly for them to think that death's honesty won't somehow fall upon them naturally. Sometimes life must get lonely. My eyes collide head on with stuff. Graveyards, false gods, I scuff at the pettiness that plays so raw. Walk upside down inside handcuffs, kick off my legs and crash it off and say, okay, I've had enough, what else can you show me? And if my thought dreams could be seen, They probably put my head in a guillotine, but it's all right, Ma. It's life and life only. Y'all, thank you for helping us get through another week. I hope that you heard some songs you liked. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to tune in this Thursday night. Is there another for the final JoJo Shut Up and Play show? Hope you have a good rest of the day, y'all. 2. Chain smoking cigarettes on the airplane. I was waiting right there for you at your gate. I had to pull off the highway just to find a payphone. But when the line was busy, you know, you just had to wait. The day after day go by like nothing is ever gonna change. Just like overnight, it's like it ain't ever gonna be the same. Hitting what you're aiming for, getting what you miss. All we seem to know for sure now is how we can't go on like this day after day. It's just like overnight, day after day. It's just like overnight. It seems like we've been killing time now here forever. Since way back before all this so-called reality hell. I remember when you used to have to walk all the way over just to turn the channel on that goddamn TV. Seems like day after day goes by like nothing is ever gonna change. Just like overnight, it's like it ain't never gonna be the same. Hitting what you're aiming for, getting what you miss. All we seem to know for sure right now is that we can never go on like this, day after day. It's just like overnight, day after day, just like overnight. Seems like day after day goes by like nothing's ever gonna change. And just like overnight, it's like